Cancer. Hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late September 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the beautiful Cancer collective. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My God, Spirit Team, talk to me. What do we got for the Cancerians in late September as we move into Libra season? What's happening? What energies, messages, insights can we take a look at? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Cancer. Please, let's get this first card going for the energy. Is it? Oh, very first shuffle, that one wanted to pop out. A little sleepy there, huh? For some of you, there could be, I don't want to say issues around sleep. For some of you, watch your energetic levels when this card shows up. I expect to see this around water sign readings. And just so you all know, I'm a double water sign myself, so I totally get it. Very imaginative and creative. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this first card. Now, before we fully dive into it, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. And also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button, but tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk more in depth about this card. Now, I wouldn't say this is really challenging energy. We see that lady there. It looks like she's doing some sort of yogic pose, meditating, maybe even taking a little snooze right there. Notice that there's like a big etheric vibe to this whole thing. There's a rainbow. So, of course, this could just be very imaginative, which as a water sign myself, I know that we have quite an imagination on us. Okay, so whether that's good, bad, or indifferent, for some of you, that could be really amazing for creative projects, creative endeavors. If you have a lot on your mind, you might need an outlet to express all this energy. But initially, when it first popped out, I was like, oh, are you a little sleepy? So just watch your energy levels. For some of you, you might need a little more rest, relaxation. There could be issues surrounding sleep, whether it's insomnia, you might be having funky dreams. It all really depends on your situation. But I do see this as a very spiritual card as well. Okay, so whether you are practicing yoga or meditation or spirituality in general, I feel like this energy gels well with water signs. So we're just going to leave it right there for now. Let's get into tarot. And yeah, I always say the first card here doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. So let's get you 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Shuffle it up one time here for my beautiful Cancerian friends, my guides. And yeah, while we shuffle this deck up, get it ready to rock, let's talk about last week's reading. Now, I will say this. The last 2 weeks, the Cancer readings have been a little dicey. If you do ask me my opinion, the reading was titled They're Watching You. The reading before that was Beware of This Person, so it was looking a little so watch the company you keep, that's for sure. But I mean, that energy could linger for a while or it could go through really quick. But we were seeing some not so nice things, so let's hope that energy switches up this week, right? So yeah, as you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else's. So let's get it going. 3 cards here for you, just to start it out. So what's happening with my Cancerians, please? Thank you. All right, ooh, okay. So Knight of Swords, that's like starting fast. That was almost feeling like a jarring type of energy. So we will see. I mean, this could be either really good. Let's get a couple more. I mean, it could be a little, like, so fast it's a little uncomfortable. Thank you. Okay. 9 of Pentacles, a little stability coming in right on the tail of this Knight of Swords. So it's like we have a tale of 2 energies already. Let's get one more and we'll piece it all together. I mean, this could easily be different areas of life. Whoa, okay, 10 of Pentacles. So we are looking pretty good here, my friends, and I'm going to try to not get too overly optimistic because I know I could be prone to do that. But I mean, with all this earthy energy, I feel like that very first card, a lot of this gels really well with Cancer energy for one reason or another. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. But at first look, first glance, elementally, that's always the first thing I look at. We are starting here with some air. Air can be communication. It could also be one's thought process, and this is a very fast energy. But coming up after, we have a lot of like strong, stable, earthy, grounded type of energy here, which is good because, listen, as a water sign, Earth works really well with water. in my personal opinion. When I combine water and earth, it's a recipe for abundance and possibilities. So I'm interested to see where this goes, because I feel like it could be moving in a very positive direction for a lot of you. So let's go through piece by piece and really start to build this out. So position number one, we're starting quick. We're starting with a boom. We have the Knight of Swords. So a portion of you might be connected to an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If that's not the case, what do Knights tell us about? They speak about action. They speak about communication. This is a very forceful type of energy as well, and it's moving quick. So depending on what clarifies this could be either something slowing down or speeding up. Hopefully it's good things coming in, especially with what we have coming up. Now, the Knight of Swords is quick progress. It's something that's happening quick, fast, and in a hurry. There are no breaks on this card. Now, in the positive sense, it could be business picking up real quick, things shifting and changing real fast. But in the challenge of this card, I mean, it is moving towards something like a rocket. Sometimes this energy could be a little bit reckless. Sometimes this energy could be a little uncontrollable. It could also be combative when I see the Knight of Swords. So we really want to see what it is, whether it is aggressive. To me, it just feels like something that, boom, pops in real quick. So hopefully it's a good thing. Now, moving to the center, we have the complete and total opposite with the Nine of Pentacles, whereas this one's fast, it's on the move, it's on the go. This one is sturdy and grounded. And the same could be said with the next card. We'll get into that in a minute. So the Nine of Pentacles, we see that lovely lady there. She has her bird in her hand, surrounded by all these pentacles. This is extremely grounded and stable. Like I mentioned, this card is a recipe for abundance. The cup runneth over. Somebody who's comfortable and they have everything they want and need. So especially for monetary or career-based things, this is like things looking up. It's a very positive type of vibe. Now, every card has a positive and a challenge connected to it. I mean, in the positive of this, it's a very independent energy. So for some Cancerians, you might have a certain sense of independence about you, like, I got this, I could do this on my own type of vibe. When we get to the challenge of the Nine of Pentacles, sometimes the energy can drag. Sometimes this could represent a feeling of being a little stuck. I don't want to use the word trapped, but it's like, I'm not making a lot of progress here, where it's moving very, very slow and meticulous. If it's a person, sometimes this could be a person that has lone wolf syndrome, or this could be somebody that's just set in their ways, right? Like, can't teach an old dog new tricks type of energy when we look at the challenge of it. But again, I'm not going to go into the challenge until we see the clarifier. To me, I'm feeling intuitively already that this energy could be moving in a very positive direction, especially because we go from the Nine of Pentacles right into the 10. Okay, so for a portion of you, if there's something you've been working towards or a road you've been walking, you might be seeing the end goal. It's like it's within sight. Like there is a goal, there is something, it's like within, it's almost within my grasp. But when I see the 10 of Pentacles, all 10s represent endings, but this is a card of happy endings. When I see the 10 of Pentacles, I think of level up type of energy. I think of blessings and abundance. Similar to her, the cup runneth over. This is a beautiful completion. Again, we could be speaking work and career, things along those lines. This is also a card of the family unit. It's a card of the home living situation. So it's like we have a lot of little topics at play. And the fact that we have a strong earthy energy here on the back end for a lot of Cancerians, the material world could be a big focus this week, okay, or in like the very near future. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm feeling so far. Now, you know, when it comes to tarot, when we start clarifying it, the reading can take a left. But so far, I'm cautiously optimistic. So I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for the Cancerians, please. What is going on with my friends? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Knight. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Cancer, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, Knight of Swords time. Let's see what's up. What's this energy moving in nice and quick? Two of Pentacles, good. All right, so there is a really nice energy around problem resolution or something being solved quicker than you think it might. So to me, it's like, okay, all right, that's done with. That's over and done with. That was painless. I don't know why I'm getting that type of vibe here. The Two of Pentacles is a harmonious energy. It's a harmonious card. And notice that it's fitting in with the theme of all this earthy, grounded type of energy. So again, if you've been going through some rough times or you've been going through certain situations that aren't super comfortable, when I see the Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, it's like, okay, well, that's solved. All right. Oh, okay, that problem's solved, or that situation, I know which way to go. So there's a certain sense of clarity here, or things coming into balance. Now, I will say this. On the inverse, when I see the Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, for some of you, there could just be a lot of energies affecting you. And everyone knows Cancerians are very open to the energies around them. A lot of people in the Cancer Collective have these intuitive gifts. So when I see this, just know like you could be feeling a lot of the energies around you, like a little intensely, if that makes sense, or a lot intensely. I don't even know if that's proper sentence construction, but that's just how it feels to me. But yeah, I like this Two of Pentacles. It feels good. Just watch out for the intense energy coming your way. Aside from that, it feels painless and it feels like you solving something quickly. So we're just going to keep moving forward. I mean, and if that's not the case, the actions you're taking or how you're handling something is like approved from spirit. It's like, okay, you're handling this properly, or the situation is going how it needs to go. Let's see what's up with that 9. Let's just keep moving forward with that 9 of Pentacles here. So what is happening with my Cancerians? Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? Thank you. Okay. Strength in reverse. It's a bit of a tempting type of energy here as well, but not bad. I feel like if there is something that's tempting you in any way, especially if you're trying to refrain from something, whether it's like habits or diet or behaviors, you name it, I feel like someone's standing strong, if that makes sense. Even though strength is in reverse, often when strength in reverse shows up, it can indicate a test where spirit's like, okay, well, you got past that. Here's the next one. So just not, it doesn't feel like anything treacherous or anything super serious as of yet. But again, with the 9 of Pentacles, strength in reverse, I feel you like, all right, well, you're handling this right. You're doing this the right way. Not caving to temptation. Now, for a portion of you, you might be connected to a Leo when strength shows up. In the upright, this can speak of someone's strength of character. So just know with this in reverse, aside of from the tempting type of energy or you being tested from the universe and passing, there might be somebody you're connected to that is extremely set in their ways. Okay, so just keep that in mind. With the 9 of Pentacles and strength in reverse, it's like, okay, well, this person, they are who they are. Believe who they say they are type of energy. It's like, I mean, and that doesn't have to be a bad thing. Just recognizing that and accepting that could be very important for you. Like, okay, well, that's just who they are, right? Some people are meant to shift and change. Some people are on certain legs of their journey, and some people, they're just completely set. And that's kind of how that feels to me. So we're just going to keep moving forward. All right, so let's see why the 10 of Pentacles is here. So far, so good. So let's see what's happening. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here for my Cancerians? Thank you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. This is some exciting news that could be coming in. Okay, notice like this whole theme, plenty of earthy energy here, which I love for you. Page of Pentacles could be an earth sign you're connected to showing up here as well. But the Page of Pentacles is a messenger similar to the Knight. So both of these cards could be in conversation. They could be talking. And I feel for a lot of you, and I was going to mention it here in the front because I wasn't getting it fully strong, but now I am here in the back end. A lot of you could have some really exciting news coming in. Like this does feel like whoa, all right, I wasn't expecting that. It feels great to me. Pages are students, pages are messengers, pages represent new. So it's like we have the new, we have the completion, we have the yin, we have the yang. Page of Pentacles is delivering a message, and I feel like for a lot of you, with whatever it is you might be dealing with, whether it's career, whether it's personal relationships, there could be some exciting news coming in or exciting developments. That's how it feels. And it makes sense with the way the energy lines up. It's like, okay, you're moving how you need to move, you're moving properly, this is what it is, and then boom, this like, when there is a certain level of acceptance, you got some really exciting news coming in. So I love this. Again, there's a lot of energy around win and victory, and especially with the material world, like career, money, stuff like that, it's highly favored. But this could really link to personal connections as well. Okay, so if there's something you've been waiting on, like there it is, it's coming in. So I really love your energy this week. It's a nice change from what I've been seeing for the past couple. So let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card. I mean, I like it. I like it. I mean, some of you might be going through some things. Some of you, things might be quiet. Makes sense with all this earthy energy, but let's go through here. Position number one, we had the Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles in the upright. To me, it felt like, okay, that was painless, that was quick. There's big energy around problem solving, so certain situations you might be dealing with, you're probably tackling it the right way, or it's going to be over quickly. Like, it's like, okay, I got through that fast. Like, it feels nice and harmonious. Moving to the center, we have the Nine of Pentacles with Strength in reverse. Now, the universe can send you a test or a trial of some sort. There's a certain level of temptation here, but at the same time, I feel you overcoming it. Like, okay, well, I resisted it. I resisted something. So especially if you've been trying to keep certain things at arm's length, I feel you're resisting it, but in a positive way. I also got that little side message that this could just represent somebody just being set in their ways. Okay, and just like accepting that and knowing that is half the battle. Moving to the back end, we have the 10 Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles delivering this exciting news. So it flows well. It flows good together, the way this whole energy moves. So whether you're here in the beginning, whether you're over here out of the camera shot, I feel like in the end, there's a really positive result. Again, I feel for a lot of you, there could be some exciting news coming in like the next couple weeks in regards to whatever situations you're dealing with here. So it looks great. Please take a screenshot if you want to look into it further. 2 thumbs up from me. Let's see what's in the shadows for you. So let's get a good shuffle here for my Cancerians. Very much claimable reading this week, and that's nice. I'm happy that that came through. But yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing. So let's get you one here. Oh, and yes, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, let's get this shadow card popping here. What do we got for Cancer? What is in the shadows? Thank you. And you have options, you have paths, you have choices. Now, this does link a little bit to what we saw in the very beginning, because in the shadows, you have the 7 of Cups. Now, just like this card in the beginning, I said, yeah, the 7 of Cups, it could be very etheric, imaginative, daydreamy. So that does still ring true. Like, even though we have all this earthy energy showing up, like in the shadows in the beginning, there's this watery type of vibe, which does represent potential. I do feel for a lot of you, there's certain things that aren't a pipe dream. Just know that there could be certain things or scenarios in your head or results that you want where it's like, no, this is actually possible. This is not a pipe dream. The 7 of Cups is, aside from the imagination, my card of paths and options. So again, the various things you may be dealing with, I feel like there's multiple ways it can go, but all roads lead to Rome, if that makes sense. It's like, okay, there's a positive result coming in for a lot of you, and it's good. Now, for a portion of you, there might be certain situations where you feel a little stuck. You might feel a little cornered, and that's why this energy would be shrouded. Because if you are feeling a little stuck in a rut, the 7 of Cups is what you don't see. The universe preparing for you. So this is a really good thing, Cancer. I really like how your whole reading went from front to back this week. Very much claimable. And yeah, that's what I have for you, my good friends. So don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the September subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my digital calendar at my website, mastermetaphysics.com. But for the September subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of one of my favorite decks of all time, the beautiful Wizard's Tarot. It's gorgeous and it works great. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, where would you like to go for your dream vacation? What are you manifesting? Let me know. Let's bring it to fruition. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in the community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you again.